Hello everyone. Today I want to just do a quick review on INFINii, and I want to talk about how to start your e-commerce business. And I'm just going to go off of based on what I did and how I'm earning a full-time income from home online. There's a lot of different ways that people go about learning the business and growing their business or starting. I'm just going based off of my own experience, okay? So I realized that the first thing that I needed to do that was really important was I needed to first learn the business, and I needed to decide what platforms I wanted to sell on, okay? So that's number one. If you could just take notes, because this is really important to know where to start and what to do first, okay? So you need a training. You need to know whatever it is, whatever platforms you want to sell on. That's really important. So those two things. So the platforms that you can sell on, you have Amazon, you have eBay, you have Shopify, you have Woo. Shopify and Woo is pretty much starting your own store. Amazon and eBay is already selling on an existing platform that's already established, okay? What I do is I don't purchase traffic. I'm not there yet, okay? I don't purchase traffic to get for my ads to go live for people to see. I just post the items, and based on what I'm posting, people come to me directly off of Amazon and eBay. So I decided I wanted to sell on Amazon and eBay. eBay was the first platform that I started selling on, okay? Once I got the hang of eBay, I also decided I wanted to learn Amazon. So then I started selling on the Amazon platform as well. You need to find out what your budget is, because whether you're drop shipping or you're doing online or retail arbitrage, you need to know pretty much. No, she can't come in. She can't come in. I'm busy. I'm sorry. You need to know how much you have to start with. So you like if you're drop shipping items, which means that you're listing items, people are then purchasing the items, and then you're gonna ship them out once they're purchased. You have to kind of use your own seed money at first to get started. So some people have $500, $1,000, $1,500, $2,000. Okay, it depends on where your budget is at, what you're going to start off with. So you may have just $500 to start off with, which is fine. You might have just $250. Once you hit that max, as far as the amount of stuff you're selling, you're going to wait until you get paid, and you're going to do it again. And what's going to happen is this is going to turn into a snowball effect, okay? So when you first start, you may get a return on investment of 15%. The next time you take all of your funds, you put it back in, you get 15 plus 15%, now you got 30%, and it just keeps growing. It's called like the snowball effect. So you just need to know, you need to have training. You need to figure out what training you're going to get. So with INFINii, you have the Prime, you have the Surge, and you have the Surge level, the Prime level, and oh gosh, what's the last one called? Give me 1 second. The Prime, the Surge, and the Excel, okay? So I started at the Prime, and the Prime is enough to get you started. It's just not going to give you all of the perks of the cash backs and how to get your items to sell faster. It's just going to get your items on the platform to get going. You're going to get sales. They're just not going to be as fast as you may want them to go. If this is something that you need to do, like you lost your job or you need something quick coming in, I always tell people go to the Surge. You need to go to the next level, because this is going to get your sales in quicker. When I first started, I was working a full-time job. So I just needed to get started and learn. It wasn't like something that needed to happen fast. I took my time for the training. I really focused 3 to 6 months hard on learning what it is I need to grow the business, and I'm still learning until today. But I didn't notice that my sales was really taking off until the first 90 to 120 days. That's when I noticed I was building some momentum, because I was doing this like a full-time job. Okay, so you need to treat it like a full-time job, and then it's going to, come back as a full-time job, okay? So you need to build the momentum. You need to keep the ball rolling. And as you post more and more items, you start to get more and more sales. That's pretty much how it works. And then once you get to wherever you need to be at as far as profits, you can You'll put in probably most of your seed money in the beginning, and then like as you grow, you can start to take some out to pay your bills, travel, and things like that. That's what I did. All of it at one point was going into the business. And those that really want to know my strategy and what I did, I can tell you this more on a personal level once you reach out to me. But it was basically, what I did is I started at um just pumping everything back in, because I wanted to build the momentum, and I knew the more that I pumped in, the the easier it would be. So, I started at 500, I pumped the full 500 back plus whatever profits. And I kept doing that for a certain amount of time until I was able to keep building the momentum, but also paying my bills with whatever was left over. And for each person it's different, because one person may need $2,000 a month to live off of, but the next person may need 6,000, and the next person may need 10,000. It's all based on you. But what I do is I go with each person that becomes a part of the team. If they need help, I will tell them exactly what they need to do based on the amount that they need to make. For some people, they don't have a particular number. They just want to get started. And for some people, they do. They need to make this certain amount to really quit their job, or to, have additional income. And I will put together and map out a strategic plan that I think is necessary in order for you to do that, because that's very important. So with that said, like here, you see they give you an example. They have this teddy bear. They got it off of Amazon for $8.96. They sold it on eBay for $17.98. They had a $9.02 profit. Okay, and then less the fees. So it's all up to you. And basically, some people, they don't want to make less than a $10 profit. Some people don't want to make less than a $15 profit. It's based on what you want to do. When I first started, I was making a $5 to $7 profit off of each item. As I became more comfortable with the business, and as my business grew, my profits became bigger. So right now I'm making like $30 to $50, sometimes even $75 off of each item that I sell. But I will not go under $15. And that's just what I like to do. That's what makes it worth my while. When I sell an item and I make $65 off of an item, I'm like, wow, that can pay my light bill, or that can go towards my food for the month. That's how I'm thinking. When I'm making just $5 to $7 per item, it's like I have to sell way more items to get that impact that I'm looking for. And for some people, that's where you want to start. You want to do a little bit to get that impact that you're looking for. But as you understand the business, then you need fewer items to get the same impact. And that's the whole goal. The goal is to start out with a ton of items to get the feel for how it works. Grow the business a little at a time if you don't have a lot of money to start off with. But as you build that momentum, then you want to start purchasing items that you'll get the same impact with just 10 or 15 items. And it's less time consuming, less customers to worry about, less shipping and things of that nature. So, I just wanted to give you this information and let you know, like, these are the things that you need. You need to know the shortcuts. The training is going to pretty much teach you everything. It's going to allow you to choose what platforms you want to sell on, how much you want to start with, how many items you need to post, and what you're posting them for. This is going to get you that, pretty much the training is going to get you that fire that you need to get going. And then as you grow and you sell more items, you're going to realize that you can do this. It's not that hard. It's not that difficult. You just have to build consistency and keep it going. The more consistent you are, the more money you will make. It'll just be like second nature. You'll wake up, and I notice that too. A lot of the times I go to sleep and I wake up to a ton of items sold. That's just how it works. Remember, this is an international business. You're reaching a ton of people. So, think of it. It's millions of people all over the world. This is a large population of people on this earth. This is the business where you don't have to worry about if a particular type of people or culture, whatever is looking at your stuff. It's everyone. So, and it's more than enough money to go around. There's a lot of people selling, but there's twice as many people buying. So it's just a really good platform. I'm really grateful for the training. I'm grateful for my team and the people that I work with to make this happen for me. And I'm looking to mentor and bring on other people to do the same thing, because it's truly a blessing and it can change lives. So I'm going to leave you with that. I just wanted to give you that little piece of information. I'm not going to keep you long. Please subscribe, follow me. And if you have any questions, you want to get started, I'm going to leave my link below to get started. You can call me, and I will keep in touch. I'm one of those people that I'll always be here to help. And also the team. There are people 24 hours, 7 days a week, because the team is a number of people from all over the world that, you know, in your time it may be daytime, but in their time it may be the evening, and vice versa. So there's always someone there to help, to keep in touch, stay connected, because that's very important. Staying connected with like-minded people is very important. It helps keep you up. It helps build you. It's just a really phenomenal thing. So with that said, have a good night. For those that are in a different part of the world, have a great day, and stay connected.